Really great game Monday night, Bucks and Lions. I cannot wait for this one. What do
Yeah,
you get?
Lions haven't had back-to-back losses since the 2022 season. They're 11-0 after a loss. That's the longest streak in
Ooh,
the NFL.
that's a
They're
good
five
stat.
and they're 5.5 point favorites. So what's that tell you? That they're begging you to take the Buccaneers.
Okay, so so
Uh,
so so th- so if they're begging you to take the Buccaneers, you got to take the Lions.
You got to take the Lions. They're 18
Okay.
and 5 at home since 2023, but one of those losses was last season against Tampa Bay. You got a good battle between former number ones in Goff in 2016 and Mayfield in 2018, and these are two guys who were supposed to be the guys and for whatever reason fell short of being the guy, only to be traded and eventually end up being the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, the Lions, man, they're gonna be focused. Not only that stat that you mentioned, but that game against Kansas City. I mean, that was a marquee game, national TV against a
Yeah.
Kansas City team that's still one of the measuring sticks in the NFL, and they didn't play up to their capability. But Jared Goff, I looked up some of his stats. He's number one in touchdown passes with 14. He's number one in completion percentage, and he's number one in passer rating. So Goff is having a really, really good season. Um, they had won their previous four before the loss in Kansas City, and so now they have to deal with Baker Mayfield. But Mayfield, I mean, Tampa Bay's receivers are just banged up. I mean, Mike Evans is back, but Godwin's banged up. Emeka Ibuka's banged up. Uh, the other kid, the young guy, McMillan, Jalen McMillan, he's banged up. So Mayfield just keeps coming up with the magic, but can he figure out how to get it done without, especially Ibuka? Ibuka's been so good, but then
Yeah.
again, Detroit's secondary is banged up, so it's kind of a wash there because Detroit doesn't have all their guys. Brian Branch, who smacked around Juju Smith-Schuster after the game last week, he's out. He appealed,
Yeah.
but his appeal didn't work out. So he's out. So we'll see. Does does the Detroit secondary hold up against a Tampa Bay offense without some of their key playmakers? Can Baker Mayfield find the magic again? Because you kind of feel like every week I've been saying this for like 3 weeks. Like, is this sustainable? Can you just get to the fourth quarter and say, okay, Baker, go do your thing now and win us a game? Is it
Yeah.
sustainable? Can you do that 17 times? Because they've done it 5 out of 6 times so far. So we'll see. Right now, he looks like the Baker Mayfield looks like the MVP to me for what he's meant to that team. You know.
I'll tell you who the MVP in the chat is, Stan. They
Go
call me Stens,
Okay.
Stens,
All
who's
right.
got the how they do the beer thing in London. He's
Okay.
he's he's given us the inside scoop.
Okay. How do they
The
do it?
bottom of the cup has a hole and a metal washer and a magnet on the top. The magnet gets pushed up and beer flows into the intake of the cup off, and the magnet seals the bottom of the cup.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I figured like the beer's coming up, but I don't know how do you seal the cup? How do you keep the beer from falling out of the bottom of the cup? So
Yeah,
that's how they do it. But it was
yeah.
really interesting to watch, and it made it really easy to get a beer and keep the line moving. So I thought, what we need that kind of innovation over here. I mean, somebody needs to get on that. I haven't seen it stateside anywhere.
No, and that's surprising
Yeah. Yeah.
because any chance to sell more $18 beers, I can't imagine why they haven't thought of that yet.
Exactly.